I am failing right now, but I will not always be failing. Okay, I don't mean that like so literally. What I mean by that is right now on this YouTube channel, that's my little baby right now, there's not a lot of views going on. There's not a lot of action. There's not a lot of eyes on the scene. There's probably maybe about 10 views on this video right now, if we're being generous. So what I mean by failing is if you look at that, and I'm obviously someone who is making this channel to reach people, to grow, you'd be like, she's failing. But I am not always gonna fail. I am very confident that it will grow the way I want it to, and that it is only a matter of time. Because I know I'm going to stick with it, and I know that with time I will continue to get better. And I'm very sure of this. How am I so sure of this, you ask? How do you keep that motivation with you? Let's get into it. That's what this video is about. A lot of times for me, with goals that I've had in my life, it is very hard to stick with them in the beginning. Not in the very beginning, when I would say the first week, maybe the first few days, you have that instant motivation. You're like, okay, I'm starting this new goal. Everything's new, everything's fresh. And you're like, okay, I'm good. I'm gonna go and do this forever. And then you get to week 2 and you're not seeing any movement. You're like, I thought maybe there would be a little bit more movement by now. And then you get to week 3 and you're still not seeing anything. And then you're like, this is never gonna work. I'm a failure. None of this is worth any time. And I should have never started this in the first place. And you stop. But what if you had stuck around until week 6 maybe, and you would have gotten success by then? What about that? What makes you lose motivation around that week 3 point, and how do you keep it? The secret is in your identity, and the secret is in your actions, because actions cure anxiety. And if you know who you are and you know you're going to be successful in the long run, it is not very hard to keep up your motivation. Let's talk about identity and how it's helped me along my creator journey and how it's hurt me along my creator journey. So I mentioned this a few times before on my page, but I am a musician and I'm going to school for music right now. And a few times I have gone on these runs where I am posting a lot about my music on social media. And I typically last about a month and then I stop because I'm not seeing the immediate results that I want. And I stop because I have this idea in my head that I'm not successful and I'm not a successful creator. Because the things outside of me and the things in the material world are showing me that I'm not. And all the likes and views and comments are not where I want them to be. So if I see that, I think, okay, I'm not a good creator, I'm not a good musician, and I might as well just stop. But every single person that has been successful on social media or in literally anything has had that period of time that's a period of growth where they don't see immediate success. If you look at someone who has maybe gone viral on TikTok and their first month was kind of boring on TikTok and they weren't getting a lot of views, that doesn't mean that they were an unsuccessful creator, because obviously we saw they're gonna go on to be a successful creator. So for me or for you, when you're in that first month and you're looking at those statistics and you're looking at things that aren't where you want them to be, what does that make you unsuccessful if it didn't make them unsuccessful? The reason it makes you unsuccessful is because those statistics are going to make you stop. The reason it makes them successful is that they're going to see that not stop, want to keep going, and want to see where they can get with it. It's all about your mind. It's all up here. The key to keeping motivation and the key to being successful with any of your goals is to realize where you are in your path and realize where you will be inevitably if you keep up with your schedule and with your routine. So where I am on my path right now, I'm at the very beginning. So it's very normal for me not to have a lot of views on my channel, for me not to feel fully confident when I'm filming, for me not to really like the way I'm editing and want to be better at it. I know that if I keep up with this, that my success is inevitable, because if I keep getting better and I keep working on this every day, there's no reason why I shouldn't be successful. So I know right now that I am in the beginning of my path, and that a couple months down the line, I'm going to be at another point in my path where maybe I'm seeing more numbers, more results. But I am still the same person in that entire path. Just because I haven't gotten there yet does not mean I'm not that successful person yet. And when you feel like you are that successful person, it is so much easier to keep your motivation up. You also need to realize that many roads lead to the same goal. So if we're talking YouTube, maybe your channel is successful because you have videos that grow gradually and you get like 5 more views on the next video, and then 5 more views, and then 10 more views, and everything like that. But much more often with social media, it is stagnant, and then big exponential growth. And if you stop right here, right before your growth, you're never gonna see that. So a lot of times it's not apparent, the growth that you're having, because it's not linear. This is just a quick little PSA. Hope you enjoyed it. And there are many videos coming soon, so stick around.